well of David Gonzalez and Giulio Pugliese. But the top three, Pratama...
He doesn't want to see Marco Morelli disappear, just as you said, Matt.
She's feeling a bit more in the groove and a bit more up for the fight now.
Oh my goodness, it is
and he cuts Riarte and Danish. This seems like what it's going to be about this season, Peter.
It does, and there's...
Well then, up the hill we come once again. Then it's going to be left and flick it right down the waterfall. Right across the front of Beñat Fernandez. Goodness me, he squeezed him as much as you possibly...
Number 13, pulling out of the slipstream, passing Brian Riarte, goes, no he doesn't.
How fast can you go through here? Well, look at that, look at the gap forming. I mean, Morelli's not hanging around. I'll be very interested to see can. That was sensational.
Okay, right, it is the 50. Brian Riarte on the 51, and the orange helmet still has second place, but behind is...
See the lap times this time around.
Now let's see, Riarte will be late on 4 of Veda Pratama that still has the advantage, but only just. The white helmet. Now Danish, and this is the battle for the cup. The brakes here close up on that leading trio, so he comes out of the corner. The leading trio still have the cup. Pushin in second place. Then Brian Riarte in third. Down the hill they... Beñat Fernandez, of course, is out of it. Marco Morelli over, but it's not green there, so that doesn't matter. Marco Morelli has go. Absolutely superb stuff. It's 164 kilometres there, 102 miles. He's in second place in the points, but he's not going to the advantage. Keandro Fadiva, the man who finished second, who did all the leading. They get up to 194 kilometres an hour before they scrub off speed into the left. To be there, I think, at the end of this one.
No, absolutely not. Let's have a further look down the field then.
Yesterday is in second place.
These three absolutely drilling it now, Peter. They are...
Panda here, climbing the hill in fourth gear, all the way up here in fourth.
Got the likes of Morelli, who was absolutely at the back, is now picking up a point. You got the Frenchies over a tenth of a second quicker, maybe even 2/10 or 3 ahead of every car. Pushing just cut across the front of Riarte. Sorry there, Peter, that was so close. They're being ultra brave. Plonk and Da Costa there, 13th and 14th. Singapore down in everybody else that last lap around, and that is making the difference. We're on board with Riarte leading through there, but look at Gonzalez just waiting to pounce on a bunch of these riders that are coming down the water. Just ahead of them, sorry, in 12th position. I was just thinking where Singapore crawling. What's now really the chasers? We're looking at Zen Mitani, the Japanese rider, just behind us, inspired by Kevin Schwanzefall. They fan out 3 abreast towards the penultimate curve. Riarte up to the inside, can't push it. It was fairly far down, but I can't find him on the grid. That's why he runs the number 34. But look out front, Ramadipa now into the lead. Ahead of him, doesn't want to give an inch, but he's forced to. He cuts back up the inside. They go off the track, over onto the... oh yes, 23rd, there we go, all the way down. So that's a very, very decent ride so far. Morelli and Beñat Fernandez.
But Brian Riarte is not letting them go. Look, he's there in fourth place. He's close.
The black stuff in towards the final corner. Riarte has to give way and move back down into... From him, as well as Mitani in 8th as well. Agostinelli, the Vietnamese. Right.
It's into them, and he's going to lock on to the rear of the number 7, Beñat Fernandez, in third as they go down.
Third place.
Yeah, he went from first to third just on the scrub and the brakes.
They're up into 9th place as well as the number 9.
Down the corkscrew, down the hill.
And Ramadipa's lead was short-lived. Morelli took him straight back. He's saying, no, I need...
Into the left-hander, that's Pushin that leads again. And still 15 laps to... Again, you're looking back at... what a great picture that is. Looking back at Hakem Danish.
To lead this race, I've got the pace. I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me, but...
Oh my goodness, I don't know how heart rate will stand this. Up the inside, it's the enough. And now forward, Brian Riarte. And the leader, Veda Pratama, on...
Morelli smart. He knows he just needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this tap in the rear seat unit.
Number 11 of David Gonzalez, who has a look.
Oh, someone's down in the background.
The 54. And 8 laps. Rubbish. That's right. But he only qualified 15th. He was on the 5th row of the grid. So, you know, if it's...
It was Danish. Danish went down, Peter. I'm sure of it. It is. It's the series lead.
To go, we're not halfway through this yet. There's still plenty to action remaining.
The pace is quicker than he was running in qualifying. Maybe the bike isn't really set up to do this.
He now by 12 points. Here's what happened. He cuts up the inside, he goes. Being very sensible, Peter. It's like a very high-speed game of chess. They're in it for the long run now.
But he's a bright, wily rider, and he'll make the best of the situation, certainly. There's the 51.
Wide, he's got a lot of corner speed, too much. He lost the front twice over the second time. He didn't catch. This is your group. Doesn't look like any of them are going to really drop off. Pugliesi's made that step up to be...
Of Brian Iriarte. He'll be late on the brakes at the bottom there. He goes from 4th to 3rd. Was it Carter Thompson he'll be clipped, actually?
I think so.
Whatever.
A consistent podium contender. Gonzalez clearly knows his place very, very well. Perfect line choice from the 95 and Morelli there, guarding his line well and truly.
Whoever it was, they got away with it anyway.
We're on board with Dinesh now. He goes there and I'm going to have a look at what he was up to last weekend. Sacrificing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner they come. Going to get a big drive up the hill. No, it was Fernandez in front of him.
And the point is, I think all 5 of them know that you need the slipstream here. Veda's tried to... My goodness.
Right. Back with the lead. It's Brian Iriarte who has the advantage over Pushin in the white
hill. Mitani goes neck and neck with Ramadipa there. They nearly come to blows.
Run away with it and couldn't. And they know that you need the slipstream. So there really is no point.
Helmet. Gonzalez is in 3rd place.
And you've got out to the final corner. 4 laps to go, Peter. This is where it really changes. They fan and sweep.
Doing anything silly at this point in the race. Just hang in there. You've got 7.
Relly in there as well, Peter. Where did he come from? How'd you do that, Marco? Wow, you've woken up. Across the start and finish straight in towards turn 1. Iriarte goes up the inside.
Laps to go in a couple of corners and then sort it out over the last couple of laps. And there is the...
Haven't you?
That's right. Of course, he didn't come... He was... pit lane start yesterday, but that was a penalty.
He just makes it stick.
And we were saying
group behind it's another slipstreaming battle, and of course it's the 85 of
started from 15th his qualifying position today, but still 15th to 5th. Can't only do what he did yesterday when he finished 5th after coming off the back.
Singapore there. Mike Yu is his commonly used name. That's a lot of thing.
Right, so it is Iriarte on the 51. Carpouche on the grid. Well, he's already up into 4th place briefly, back to 5th just now.
Oh, big moment for...
Easier than saying Katsiak Singapore. Mike Yu, his mates call him.
Just in the white helmet, 17 around the outside. Gonzalez inside in 3rd place.
Peña Fernandez then, as Marco Morelli comes up at the inside then. We got Iriarte looking... Have a look then, David Gonzalez in the Moto3 Junior World